Welcome back to the I Did It First podcast. I'm Anna.
And I'm Riley.
And we're back.
And we're tired, but we're doing it.
Tired.
And there is so much that has happened. We just got back from New York 2 days ago, and we were only there for 3 days, 3 nights.
It was short.
I think. Very short, very quick. I surprised my mom with tickets for her birthday because I love birthdays. Not just my own. Like, I love
You're
celebrating
so good at
people.
celebrating.
Like, I love celebrating people, and especially you. Like, you're so easy to celebrate.
Well, and I've always hated my birthday because
And it
growing
makes me
up, it was
so
such a
sad.
point of anxiety. And like, if we were having, which we often were, financial problems, like you dread birthdays
Of
and
course.
holidays because of the pressure. And like, it's
You're disappointed.
even before you deal with friends.
subconsciously.
Yeah,
of
you're disappointed. And
course.
it's like, even though you know your situation and you don't want to expect anything, like, of course you still
You
like have
do.
hope, you know?
Yeah, like, you're like, oh, maybe they'll surprise
So
me.
like starting really young, it did not matter because you were like, no, we're changing. I mean, you still have a birthday party.
Yeah, of course.
Every year.
Every year. And I start planning it probably 6 months before. The day after my birthday,
Yeah.
I'm like,
What am I
maybe
doing
I'll
next
do
year?
this next year. I turned 25 this year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna, like, I already have an idea, and it was halfway to, or something about dressing
I feel
old.
like a
don't
trip.
know.
It needs a trip.
I
honestly.
need a trip, Kardashian style trip.
Love this.
Snaps. But when you told me you do not like your birthday, did make me so sad. And it's like, I go out of my way
You do.
to like everything. And I felt really good because I planned
It was
a
so like
loose
big girl.
itinerary. Yeah, I know.
I was like,
I
bought the ticket, like it fixed
did it.
everything. It was.
I planned this workout class that we took. Okay, so we got there on Saturday. The first day we got there, touchdown.
A note to everyone: never plan a trip during a government shutdown if you want your flight to leave on time.
Oh my gosh, it was
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Shout out to those that were working and doing
I know.
a great job because I cannot imagine what that is like right now. But we got there and immediately went to Pop-Up Bagels. So good. They give it to you in a bag. They're hot bagels. Not
Like so
cut,
hot you can
nothing.
almost
Like,
not
you
eat
just
them.
rip them. They're steaming. My mouth's watering talking
Me
about it.
too.
You get a tub of cream cheese and you scoop it, and I could eat that right now.
A tub.
A tub.
I don't even think they had like knives, spoons, or any. Like
it's
you
literally
just
just, like-
scoop like with that piece.
I love that. And immediately after, we're like, what would go good with bagels? More food.
More
so
food.
we walked across the street and got Pokey, and it was okay. Obviously, it's not like California.
No, but I think that was the problem. We traveled all day.
Didn't eat.
Didn't eat because we just thought, oh my gosh, we're gonna get there, land, eat all. But we just ended up having a much longer day. It felt like so that from the moment we landed, I felt like we were inhaling food.
Well, our flight, it's because our flight was supposed to take off at 7. We got there, it got delayed until 8, and then it didn't take off until 8:30.
Yeah. So when you haven't eaten that's those 2 hours.
Yeah. So we got Pokey, and then we went and walked to Danny and Coop's, which is Bradley Cooper's Philly cheesesteak restaurant.
By far, probably on my top 5 favorite places to eat.
Ever.
No question.
But non-negotiable, if you're going to New York, you have to go there. It was like over a 2.5 mile walk from where we were.
From our last meal.
Yeah, at the Pokey shop. And we're like, we have to go. So we walked. But
Yeah.
That's the good thing is if you want anything, you're walking.
Yeah, you do earn it.
And it is a Philly cheesesteak. Like, you cannot modify anything.
No.
One thing on the menu.
You walk up, you order a sandwich.
And then they ask you spicy or sweet peppers. That's it.
That's it.
And then you come on the side. It is the best fucking sandwich I've ever had.
I cannot overstate this enough. It is honestly, even just talking about it, I was watching that video you guys took of me eating it. I'm watching the video and I could feel like I was like, I'm actually
everything. It was so
the meat
good.
literally melts in your mouth.
Pause.
Pause. But it's just so freaking, and the bread and the
freaking
onions and the cheese. Oh my gosh. It's
I feel like we did a really good job at staying on top of our routine too. Because
Yes.
the next day, mind you, we got less than 5 hours of sleep every night. That is not an exaggeration. My Aura ring was like, bitch, please lay down.
Yeah.
Like my readiness score was, I think the highest it was 42. That's horrible.
That's the thing. That might be why mine was lighting up like Christmas.
Horrible. And I did not need my app to tell me that because I could feel it. I was fighting for my life.
Yeah. And we got up early to go.
We worked out the next day.
That's
Sunday.
right. That was the day we went to Crunch, right?
We went to Crunch and we scanned our passes because we had
And I told you,
here.
Crunch back in the 90s was like iconic.
Well, I remember watching Sex in the City, and that is the gym that they go to.
Yes, it was like Equinox, like iconic. Like
just that it girl gym.
Like I know it's mainstream now, but I wish you could see it like back then.
It is so.
And Crunch New York specifically.
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
Okay.
I've seen it in shows and movies, but our passes did not work. The girl gave us a look, and then luckily someone else came up to like bother her, and she didn't.
We definitely did not have access.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Got in a great workout, left, and then from there we again just started eating. We went to this coffee shop right by our hotel. So good.
Was that Paper?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That was probably one of the best coffees I've also had too.
In New York.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. It was so good. I think it was better than Ralph's.
I think so too. Well, I think so. We'd been to Ralph's when it wasn't this crazy line because I think mine was way too hot. It was like burnt almost.
Mine did not hit this time.
No, it didn't.
I was so
either. It was disappointing.
And we waited in like probably 30-minute line.
Longer.
And I got my coffee and I was.
And we walked 3 miles to go get it.
Yeah, we walked 3 miles.
Why is it when we're there too? Like here, if I try and squeeze out that kind of time outside or on a treadmill, I'm like,
no, even today I looked.
And then it's like, oh, cup of coffee, 2.5 miles, guys.
I know.
We could be there in 35 minutes if we walk fast.
I looked up how far my school is from our house, and it said 3 miles because you were at
You
the
would
gym
never
today,
do that.
And I was like, oh, maybe I can walk home. And I was like, no, I would not do that.
No.
But in New York, you literally don't question it.
You
not
don't.
even for a second.
No, we only took the subway once.
To Brooklyn.
Because I didn't feel like swimming there.
But Sunday was also the day that I booked an omakase reservation.
Okay,
for
that
her
was
birthday.
also in the top 5.
I've never done that.
With
Have you ever done that?
Danny and Coops. No, I haven't.
Okay.
And that was easily the best sushi I've ever had in my life.
That makes me so
Absolutely. And our sushi chef, I wanted to put him in my pocket. He was so cute. I couldn't understand anything he said, and I didn't care.
Pure. So
I was going to engage. He might have been asking me a question, and I was like, this is
like,
delicious. Because
he
was the cutest, sweetest.
So
and he was
passionate.
so excited.
So I know, that's what I mean. Like,
he was so excited.
He was so excited. That was so good.
And the way he picks up even like the little row with those cheesers. Did you notice that?
Attention to detail, everything. That's what I mean.
was like, yeah, don't let that roll off. This girl is hungry.
But honestly, I will say you could eat a full meal before and a full meal after.
Yeah,
because you're
we
only
did eat after.
A single roll at a time, and you're waiting probably 5 to 10 minutes in between each one. And we were hungry on top of that.
Yeah.
Also, my non-negotiable for a New York trip is Apollo Bagels, and that is what
I need them to open that here.
After me too. This is my favorite. I don't even eat bagels at home.
No.
Even in New York, like my brother, when we go with my brother and dad, they love bagels. Like they'll stop at every bagel shop on the way to our destination.
Like broad nauseous Beckhams.
Yeah, and I went, I'm like, yeah. Like honestly, I don't think it's worth it. Like I would honestly never get it again and be fine.
What?
That's how I felt.
No, I thought they were better. I thought they were good.
No.
They're not like Apollo good.
I think the only bagel is Apollo.
But that's also because the difference is like nobody toasts them as much. Have you noticed that?
Too. I don't like a chewy bagel. I like my toast burnt. Like I want you to be smacking on the table and it's not budging.
She wants a crouton with cream cheese.
When I bite it, that crunch, I love that. That is and everyone gets so pissed. Like when I make a sandwich for Blake, he's like, do not do the toast how you do your toast. And I'm like, what is the point? Everything else on a sandwich is like soft. Don't you want?
That's
whatever.
Offensive.
Rude. Apollo Bagels is almost like a sourdough.
But we went and got that after omakase, which is still
so good. Stayed out. Ate over 10 containers of cottage cheese because apparently after eating all day, we were like, how could we wash this down?
Yeah, all good culture. And the funny thing is, while we're eating and consuming and inhaling this cottage cheese, we see that was it that TikTok where someone said that they're going to stop production?
And I'm like crying, crashing out. I love cottage
I know.
cheese.
The fact
I've had
that
it
we
twice
probably
today
saw
already.
4 different Targets in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Easy.
Looking for cottage
Looking
cheese.
for cottage cheese.
It was just a lot. Monday we went to Fuse House, which is the best workout class I've ever taken. It went by so fast.
I thought that was really ambitious before we went, though. You booking a 6 a.m. New York time
I know
exercise class. I'm like, so you realize that is 3 o'clock for us in the
we
morning.
went to bed at about 1 the night before.
Got it.
It was a mile from our hotel, which we were walking.
We did pretty well, though.
Because we're just so committed to the grind.
We are so committed. And it was awesome. I think it's just even getting there. I think there's something about, obviously we do it too. Like we live here in Southern California and like we keep up with aesthetics and like certain trends. Like that's just normal for where you live, right? You adapt. But I think it's even that class was so representative of what I like about what I've noticed. Like they're just more introspective. They're more worried about themselves. Like they're not worried about like.
I love that about New York.
I did too. Like you'd see these like totally cute, like fit girl aesthetic. They were so clean, like without the makeup, without the hair, without the extensions,
filler,
without the lashes,
them,
like nothing. And they're just still like so cool. Like I'm like, that's just so awesome. And they could care less about who's sitting next to them or what they're wearing or I just love that part.
I also love how in New York people are not missing out on experiences out of like vanity. Like here it's like, oh no, I'm not going to lunch, I'm not going to
like
dinner,
I'm not ready,
I'm not going out with my
like,
friends because I want to skip a meal or I don't look how I want to look or this or that. There it's like we're going to have it all. We can't have it all, and I love that. But
and style. Style was another thing that I was obsessed with.
And it's
the
better
individuality
right now 'cause it's
of
a little
style.
colder.
Yeah, so we got to see that play out. We always go in the summer where obviously you don't get to see the whole outfit come together necessarily. I mean, they do a good job. But I think that like it doesn't matter what they're wearing or if I liked it.
Just,
I
like,
was like,
cool
that's
girl.
I love that she's so fucking into this moment right here.
Just so cool, girl. But hopefully we can go back soon. I know
We are.
in March.
For sure.
For
But
sure
I could
in
go
March.
sooner.
Next month.
I'm going to train just to
Question
go
mark?
back and eat, I feel like.
That is one thing though I have not stopped eating since coming back. Like you would think, and it's just even at home. I'm just like, oh.
I'm like, wait, because we're not walking 80,000 steps, so maybe I should dial it back a minute.
Yeah. But we ended up leaving on Tuesday morning.
I still want to figure out what that Bieber thing was in the
forgot about
warehouse.
that.
I did not.
But Tuesday was so fucking funny. This was like the highlight of my trip. We left super early. We always fly out of Newark, which is like I prefer.
I feel like
it
the
so
airport
much
is
better.
a little less crazy. Yeah.
But we flew out and our flight was at 9 and we got there probably around like 6:30, maybe even
We
a
got
little
there too
earlier.
early.
We got there too early. But granted, with all the shutdown stuff, we were like
TSA was a mess. So everyone was anticipating that it was going to take forever. And we have pre-check, which, my niece didn't. So then we had to anticipate like a longer check. And of course,
nope.
She leveled up.
Who?
With the yogurt.
I fear this is common sense. And I think I have to assume she knows. And she does.
She was just trying to see if she could get away with it. Yeah. I think that's all it was. But she hates to waste food.
I know. We got to the airport, and if you've seen any skit or anything about TSA agents and how they're like aggro at times, I have never experienced it. Truly, like that was the first time I experienced TSA agents being like, take off your jacket, like literally yelling. And then I'd be like, can I take off my shoes? And they're like, no, not your shoes. Like, do I have to take off my shoes? And they're like, no.
We're getting contradicting messages. And
I had 2 jackets on. So then I go to take off the second jacket, and she's like, you can leave that. Like, so rude. 2
hooded sweatshirts. Like, what's the difference then?
Straight up coats. Yeah.
Like, meanwhile, I had to take everything off. The only thing I would have been down to was a bra. I'm like, so, and then I got felt up by, remember?
I saw that.
Thank you. Don't be
like,
jealous.
It was just
that was aggressive too. I was
They're so rude. Like I imagine Drewski. Do you know who Drewski is? he did like this skit of how TSA agents are and how they're like yelling at you about your electronics and stuff. That's literally how they were.
Yeah.
Mind you, it was 6:30 a.m. It was not busy at all.
No, we walked right up to the line.
No reason to be talking like that.
She could have just told us. That's it.
And we had TSA pre-check, and she was still yelling. I was like, hello? Whatever.
Yeah, because that one girl gave us that slip that said, don't worry, I gave you this, so they'll know. So I'm like, what was this even for?
But, so we go through. My cousin, Hailey, her bag gets pulled to the side. And we're waiting there for a long time because the girl in front of her packed.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom. I went to find a shop with water. I came back. I was still waiting. I was like, where are they?
So the girl in front of her packed cream cheese, candles, like all this.
It was ridiculous.
Like, are you? And then she's like, oh, I didn't know I can't bring like 30 ounces of cream cheese. You didn't know that? Like, and you have the right to vote and you have the right to drive a car. Like,
oh, that's so scary.
Okay.
And she was mad. She was so like, heated.
You're actually an idiot. I'm sorry. You're stupid. That's natural selection. Give me your cream cheese. I'll literally step out of line and go eat it. Like, so then I'm asking Hailey, I'm like, what is in your bag? And I was like, and immediately I knew it. I literally knew it. And I go, did you bring yogurt? And it was either yogurt or cottage cheese. Like every night we came home to the hotel, we had
devoured
yogurt or cottage cheese. And I asked her, I was like, do you have yogurt? And she's like, yeah, but it's tiny. I'm like,
8 ounces?
Hailey, it's still like a cup, of cottage, or not cottage cheese, but yogurt.
Yeah.
And then we get there and the lady is like holding up her yogurt, giving us attitude. I'm like, bitch, it's literally 6:30 a.m. Like, put it down. And she's like, do you want to go eat it? Okay, attitude.
I wish I would have seen that.
And he was like, oh, I can't bring it. I'm like, just fucking tell her to throw it away. Like, I'm done. So at this point, we're already like riled up and we're upset and just annoyed.
So that's also it. Like, yeah.
So we're walking to our gate, and before we get to our gate, we're like, oh, let's just stop at Starbucks. I hate Starbucks. It's the worst coffee ever. It's the only coffee in the airport.
Oh, yeah.
We had gift cards. So
and we already missed the Dunkin'. Yeah. Otherwise, I honestly would have been
too,
like,
but I don't
please.
know if they would have let us take it through.
Oh, you're right.
Because I already thought about that. Because it was technically out.
On the other side, yeah. You're right.
Starbucks. Horrible, shitty-ass coffee. I said what I said.
Said what I said.
So we are at Starbucks ordering, and my mom has this big fucking backpack on, and of course every time she turns she's like, what? like Aunt Franny from Robots, like just turning her
mind you, I had to
backpack.
try and somehow we had to keep our suitcase. We shared one at 50 pounds, so anything that did not, that's what was in that bag.
I literally 50 pounds, exactly.
Like on the nose.
I don't really understand that though, because it's like,
what difference does it make whether it's in there? Because that's in my backpack. That make sense.
Well, not just that, but
the weight is still there.
People weigh differently. Like you and I, our like actual weight is different.
Yeah. So
like we should maybe weigh people too then.
Obviously that makes sense.
You know, I don't know. Whatever.
You could maybe 20 years ago. Now
they'd be like, I'm triggered.
That's
whatever.
Discriminatory. But the plane might go down. But it's discriminatory.
Whatever.
But the plane might go down.
Get mad.
Well, die. Die out of fairness.
So we're at Starbucks, and I get my flat white whole milk. Still shitty because it's from Starbucks. And this lady walks up because she was a mobile order, and my mom's like waiting in the corner again. 6:30. I cannot emphasize this
actually stay out of the way, thinking who's doing a mobile order in the airport. Like, honestly, most people are like us. Oh, there's a Starbucks. Like, it's not like a pre-thought.
Whatever. Not even that. That's kind of irrelevant. But my mom's like standing in the corner, literally like tucked away, despite her giant ass backpack. But even then, it's like,
it was because of my giant ass backpack.
Yeah,
I was trying to stay out of the way.
And this lady walks up, and my cousin and I are across from each other, and my mom is tucked away in the corner where you pick up your order, and this lady is like, excuse me, says it to my mom because my cousin and I are far away enough, and she looks my mom up and down, and my cousin and I both like clocked that.
I wish I would have seen that. I did not.
Oh, just wait. Like, I do not let shit fly. Like, people should actually be afraid of me because I just like don't have time. Like you're very PC. I feel like you're always like kind of like politician vibe. Like you're still very
Switzerland.
mature. I don't have that.
No, or sometimes I don't have the energy.
That too, but I'm just like, don't. You picked the wrong day. And I was already annoyed with the TSA.
Well, I guess I brought my guard dogs. That's all.
Yeah, and my cousin and I'm going to preface it by saying we were feeding off each other. So this lady's like, excuse me, looks my mom up and down. And I'm like, okay. And out loud, I just go, why are people so fucking rude? Just like that. And this is how it starts. She goes, well, maybe you're rude. And I go, what did you just say? And my
she
cousin,
was very disgruntled, by the way.
my cousin's like about to start talking to him, and my mom's like, well, no, it's not just you. Like, we've had
everyone here.
Like, everyone here. It's been everyone.
Which
and
it was.
She's like, welcome to the East Coast. And I'm like, bitch, sit down. So my cousin goes, well, it's not what you said. Because she's like, well, I said, excuse me. And she's like, your tone matters. Yeah. And my cousin goes, someone's not having a good day. I know. This.
And in my mind, I'm like, and we're off.
And I'm looking at my cousin. I'm already fucking laughing.
I was looking around, ready to pull up a seat.
Truly, I live for moments like this, for confrontation. Like,
I love confrontation.
I thrive in them. Because
I just wasn't ready at that moment.
But
I wasn't built up from TSA, so that makes sense.
No, but even if you were,
that
like,
charged your engines.
You're still just like, whatever. Like, you're not. So this lady is, oh yeah, so my cousin's like, well, it's your tone. And she goes, well, maybe it's your tone. Everything. And she was dead serious as she was saying this, like crossing her arms, like.
She was mad. Don't you remember? Her face was like.
And I
can't really show you because my Botox is working, but it was like.
I was laughing so hard already. And I everything she said, my cousin and I would look at each other and just start laughing.
It was like when you're a kid and you just mimic everyone like to make them mad.
It was giving like, oh, well, you in what army? Like,
yeah,
that's
you in what army?
So she would say something and I'd be like, bro, this is so elementary. And I'm trying to think of, my cousin saw her name on her Starbucks coffee cup. And I know she didn't know because my cousin just kept going, okay, Kelly, okay. And this lady was looking at her like, how the fuck do you know my name? And and we were laughing. And she goes to roast us. And she's like, well, and I was like, I look at my cousin out loud and I go, me when I stutter. And that fucking sent her. That literally pissed her off so much.
And then it just got like,
as I said, I was like, me when I stutter, and I'm like fucking laughing.
Like then it
so
turned
hard.
into like petty blows that were so bad though. They were
so funny.
The burns were like, ooh.
Oh my gosh. So then she's like, well, you guys think you're just so funny because you're laughing together. And I'm like, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because we're not unhappy.
I'm like
you're doing this is ridiculous.
I look at my cousin and I look at her and I go, honestly, I hope you burn your tongue on your coffee. And she goes, I hope you burn your tongue. And I'm like,
she's like, I hope your flight gets canceled. I'm like, whoa.
No. She goes, I hope your flight gets delayed. And I'm like, okay.
Kenny, like, this went on. I shit you not for like 10 fucking minutes. Like to the point where I'm like, no, these burns are horrible. Like crying. I can't stop laughing. And this girl is she was so small and so
at no
angry.
Point did she laugh. She was fucking fuming. I know she went home
like
to take
if it was
a shower.
Cartoon, there'd be smoke coming out of her ears. She
went home to take a shower that night, and she was thinking of everything she
all her comeback.
That's like.
It was
so she's like, I hope your flight gets delayed, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, I hope your flight gets canceled. I'm like, okay.
Like, wait, we didn't get our burn in between.
What do you want me to do? So. My mom's like, well, I hope you have the day you deserve. And she's like, I hope you have the day you deserve.
I'm like, I hope so too.
And I was like, okay. So then we like go to make this grand exit, and then we leave.
And Hailey didn't have her coffee. We're like ready to storm out and realize she hasn't gotten her order yet.
And my cousin is still waiting for her coffee.
So we're like, oh fuck, we gotta walk back.
We were.
So we're like, okay, let's resume
laughing.
This.
So then we went because Kelly worked at the airport, and I'm just waiting to call EWR. And asked to speak to Kelly in Terminal B because I want to have a word with her. And we went to go sit by her gate because my cousin's like, oh, let's go sit by her gate.
Like, we actually had to actually check in at our gate to make sure our seats, because we got moved with all the mess. Not these girls. They're like, no, we got work to do.
We have work, literally. So,
they fucking clocked in again.
We were like, let's make her think that she has like all this power above us. Like, we're about to get on her flight. And then like last minute, be like, fuck you, Kelly. Just fucking ruin her day. Like, actually ruin
Like, they sat, she went behind the counter and they sat, like, there was some chair, like, literally right there, and they just sat there, like, looking at her. I'm like, oh, gosh.
No phone, no doom scrolling, literally just
locked in.
We're like, Kelly, we'll make you rue the day. And, gosh, we were laughing so hard. So now we just keep saying WWKD, what would Kelly do? And I think everyone should live by that.
Yeah.
It was so, and of course we're like, of course that's
the funniest thing is summary. all these they shouldn't even call burns. They were like, I don't even know. Like, there was no cursing, there was no name calling.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, it was so.
The only time I cursed was initially when I just said, why is everybody so fucking rude?
Juvenile, in the sense that it was like,
I
hope you get mad. No, I hope you get mad. Like, I'm waiting for like a little kid with a lisp to walk up.
Everything she said was not her own. It was everything. She repeated everything. It was just so funny. And I mean, 3 hours into our plane ride, we're still like laughing.
Because you know that she's also down there fuming. Like, I wish.
And I know she was pissed when our flight took off on time too.
Yeah.
Like, she was just upset because she's probably like, watch, our flight's gonna get canceled. No, fuck you, Kelly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've had horrible experiences with Kellys.
Me too.
Sorry if you're a Kelly and you're
Except
actually a good person.
one. We only know one that we really like.
Duh. No,
and Kelly. Actually, yeah.
I can't
Maybe we shouldn't say both their last names. Just kidding.
True. But
they're iconic. But aside from
they're
them,
both iconic. Like, bad bitch.
Yeah, perfection.
But other than that, I can think of like the Kelly that we used to go to the river with. Crazy psycho bitch.
Actually psychotic.
I knew Kelly's in school. Like, Karens get a bad rap. I do not know a single bad Karen.
I actually don't either.
So maybe we need to change it to Kelly.
Yeah.
WWKD.
I was lobbying for Patricia for a while, but I don't really know any.
Patricia.
It's just that name resonated for some reason, and I feel like it came from my childhood. I don't know why.
Do you know
Patricia? In therapy, we'll uncover this.
There's a lot before you get to that. You're gonna have a lot.
I know. I have a lot to unpack before that, but something about that name in particular has always stuck out to me. That terrifies me.
I named my first car Patricia because my driving instructor's name was Patrick, and we bought my car from this lady named Patricia who kept calling me Brittany. And I remember she gave me this like Maya Angelou book and like wrote this really nice message in it, and
she was
like,
the cutest.
You will have. No, and I was just.
It was like high school, something about graduation, right, or something.
Not graduation because I got it junior year, but she was just like, I don't know. She kept calling me Brittany, and she was like so set on it. And I was like, whatever. Who am I to tell you what my name is?
Yeah, no, she gets to call you Brittany forever.
But that's why I named my first car Patricia. So I don't really have bad experiences with Patricia.
But that. Oh my gosh. And then the plane. It was funny. We went from laughing so hard to completely unconscious at one point.
I needed to actually show you this picture to put in this episode because it was horrible. I did not realize how I was like straight up trout mouth leaned up against the side of the airplane.
I know.
Like, just
it was both of you, her on the way there, you on the way back, where I'm like,
the worst picture of my life. Like, actually, and I posted it on my Instagram story.
You've got a couple that look like that.
No, that was probably
tater
the worst.
tots.
Tater tots.
Sir.
One time I was on an airplane and I had a hoodie on, and I like put the hoodie on and I tied it like up to here. Like, you can't see my hair, you can't see anything, and I put an eye mask on.
I feel like you still look like you though. I feel like sir was unwarranted.
What does that mean?
The flight attendant comes by, sir.
It was a guy. I was like,
sir?
Are you just trying to piss me off?
It was
and
unwarranted.
I was asleep, and apparently everyone's laughing and everyone's telling the story after. I actually don't believe it now because I wasn't awake, so it didn't happen.
It was so funny. No. We all laughed pretty hard.
But we got home. I took a shower, took a nap, a horrible nap. I just ended up more tired. And my only request was greasy Mexican food when I woke up.
And it was perfect.
And it was delicious. And I want it again.
How we only got through that day with 4 hours sleep. That was 4 hours not together.
Yeah.
It was whatever we got in the night, and then those two on the
Airplane.
plane.
Yeah.
That was a
Horrible.
miracle. Just makes me want to go back.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to go back, but we actually do need sleep.
Yeah.
I know we want to go somewhere for Christmas.
Yeah, I
Question
think we
mark?
decided, right? We opted out of doing gifts this year and taking a trip.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. I feel like I need to keep reminding you guys so that it's like.
It was my idea because I asked everyone. I was like, "Can you even remember one?"
No,
thing
I
you
said
got?"
this in January, and I was like, "Tell me what your favorite present was," and not one person could remember it,
Yeah. So
including me. That's the shittiest part, and it was my fucking question.
I love stockings, but other than that, I just feel
The fact that we couldn't name something, and I went, I go broke every year
I
doing
know.
it. Like that's a problem.
Do you think a trip would be more expensive or no?
No,
What?
if you knew.
Anna, that is one thing. Gift giving is definitely your love language, and it has no limits.
It has no limits, and
'Cause
I
she'll-
love seeking things that like you guys forgot you even asked for.
Yeah, you're very good at
And
that.
like all of us, and this like the stockings. My stockings are so good because those are the ones where you can put like really good, unexpected. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know.
That's you, because I see other people and they're getting like
Toothpaste.
yeah, which also love necessary, but you're
That's why I love
so meticulous and so.
It takes a lot of
Yeah.
effort, but I love them.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, because originally I was thinking Hawaii, but Beckham did make a good point. Like, I want to
What?
swim in the ocean, but like, pick my battles. Like, do I really need to go like where the waves are absolutely
They're
insane?
not that big yet. They don't get big
January?
until January, February, March, like February. You're
Except
fine, Kelly Slater. Relax, sit down.
Kelly
you're
Slater.
good.
No, I'm not Kelly Slater. That's the whole point.
Yeah, who would you be? Who's someone that's drowned?
That feels harsh.
Rose. Or no, Rose didn't drown. Jack.
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 Jack drowned because there wasn't enough room on the door. Remember?
There wasn't enough room. Fuck that stupid movie, sorry. So,
Where would you want to go?
I don't know. Honestly, like somewhere in the mountains in a cabin
I thought about that too.
for like a week.
Yeah.
5 days.
I
and
think that
no
would be great.
presents. Like even Mammoth. We don't even have to maybe snowboard one day, 2 days. But
Yeah.
if it's like actually snowing and just to like be
I
able
think
to
that's been
hang,
our reservation. Like we don't have gear. We've never gone. So like that whole like, okay, here
that's
we go.
expensive too. I love Hawaii,
I love Hawaii.
and we haven't been in so long,
We haven't.
over 3 years. Which still even saying that I realize is like such a privilege, and that's so
Yeah, but it was so fun. We went swimming every morning. Like same thing,
everything.
walking,
We could
eating.
do that.
We could do that.
We should do that.
We should probably go home and talk about that.
I love this. Let's go home and take a nap because I'm still so tired and
I am.
I'm not even hungry, but
I'm hungry.
my clock is telling me it's time to eat.
Yeah. Well,
Eat.
how are you not talking about this?
Oh, I'm definitely hungry. I want Mario's.
Yeah. Well, I thought about the Poke Tiki on the way home. I was like, we're literally gonna drive past it.
I know. So good. I need to actually like go to sleep for 6 days. I'm so tired. My aura ring. I don't know what's happening.
I know. I feel like it bullies me.
I love it.
I feel like sometimes it just says it's negative. I don't need that negative energy. I'm like, okay.
I love it. I love
Like if I get up to go to the bathroom in the night and it starts lighting up and my alerts go, I'm like, I know, I'm awake. Thank you.
But happy birthday to my favorite Scorpio. I love you to pieces. I love celebrating you. And we have to do that every year for your birthday. Not necessarily New York, but a trip.
I love this
We should go
idea.
to Salem, Massachusetts.
So I can go home or what?
So they'll burn you at the stake?
No.
No.
Let's
I
plan
actually do wanna go there.
That's why I think we should start this as a birthday tradition in general.
For everyone?
Yeah, like
Instead
just a
of
trip.
gifts?
Yeah, why not? Like
I
memories
love
instead of
that.
stuff.
I love that. Let's do it.
I love this. I probably can't reach you that
I
way.
love you, Queen. Well, thank you guys so
love you.
much for listening to the I Did It First podcast. I'm Riley.
I'm Anna.
We'll talk to you guys next week.
Bye.